Fiona McAfee knocked another arrow to her bowstring with a practised ease that one would never expect from the statuesque, blue-eyed blonde. The morning air, crisp and cool, was filled with the muted rustling of leaves. She drew back the string, the familiar pressure comforting against her fingertips. Her world narrowed to the target, a distant point awaiting the destruction of her arrow. Fiona sighed. Between one heartbeat and the next, she loosed the shaft. It soared and struck true, piercing the centre of the target with a satisfying thunk that resonated through the stillness. A small smile twitched at the corners of Fiona's mouth, but it was a fleeting thing, for there was no time to bask in satisfaction, not when there was yet more to prove, more to perfect. Fiona set to work, the rhythm of her movements as fluid as the waters of Loch Lomond, each motion a graceful dance honed by years of disciplined practice. Her arrows found their marks unerringly, a cascade of whispers against the targets. She stood regally as she sighted down the arrow. The archery yard of Clan McAfee had become her court, the thrum of bowstrings her decree. Yet beneath the serene surface, a storm of considerations and strategies brewed within Fiona's mind, matters not of the heart, but of duty, the weight of responsibility pressing upon her shoulders. Her father had invited men from all over, and unbeknownst to the men, he planned to choose her future husband from among them. After much arguing, she'd gotten her father to listen to her opinions of the men. Yet deep down, she craved true courtship. She desired a man who would take her for walks and get acquainted with her for more than just a political alliance. And though none could hear her, Fiona was far more than just a skilled archer. As Laird Duncan McAfee's eldest daughter, she was a prize to any of the laird's sons her father was inviting, for he would settle for no less than a laird's son to become the future laird of Clan McAfee. Her younger half-sisters would hopefully be given more freedom, though the youngest of the trio, Moira, had declared she would never marry. She loved her freedom too much to trade it for a lifetime of duties and childbearing. Fiona sighed, her breath misting in the crisp Highland air as she lowered her bow. The anticipation for the upcoming games kindled a fire within her breast, the likes of which she had never felt. This would be the first time she was allowed to compete, and she looked forward to besting the men. Oh, she'd competed with her father's soldiers and her sisters, and she'd beaten them all, but to compete in true Highland Games was something she aspired to. She could almost hear the clamour of the crowd, the clash of steel, and the triumphant cries that awaited at the fields near her home. She observed the targets, each punctured by her arrows. It was more than mere practice. It was her preparation to be introduced to the world as a warrior of Clan McAfee. "Let them see what a McAfee lass can do," she whispered with determination. Meanwhile, within the imposing stone walls of McClain Castle, a half-day's ride from Clan McAfee's own fortress, Alisdair stood among his brothers. "The Highland Games are nigh upon us," he announced, his voice carrying the gravity of their ancestral halls. "And with them, an opportunity presents itself, a chance to find a wife.